You know, coming into this, I was pretty close to saying that this year's All-Star Weekend was the worst one that I've seen in recent years. And the only thing that is going to stop me from solidifying that position was the All-Star game that happened on Sunday night. It was pretty decent for the most part. I still had one or two major issues with the whole thing, but again, it was okay. However, let's get into the whole weekend because you got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and let's start with the Friday events.
There is nobody here, man. The finals are about to begin, and there is 26 people here, except for these people. That's the wall, man.
So that video was from a podcast host or a basketball commentator by the name of William Liu. As you hear him saying, he's talking about the Rising Stars championship game, and there's no one really in the crowd in attendance. Now, the funny thing is, I usually watch the Rising Stars game because I like to see who is the next prop coming into the NBA in terms of rookies and sophomores. I kind of got turned off because I hated the format that they changed it into, and I'm going to get into that in a second as we go on in this video with the other events. But the question is this a case of fans who aren't able to afford the expensive seats to this kind of game, or is it that they just don't care about the Rising Stars championship game? Let's move on, and I'm going to show y'all a video, and you tell me if you find this exciting and you are amped up for this kind of event. Just let me know and keep it real. Saturday, Valentine's Day, I tune in to the NBA Saturday All-Star event. I'm surprised because it's about 6 o'clock. It already started. I'm seeing the shoot around on the screen, the Shooting Stars Challenge. I'm thinking, okay, well, I still got the three-point contest and then the dunk off. And then I'm seeing notifications, yo, Damian Lillard versus Devin Booker. Dame wins the three-point contest. I'm like, wait a minute. The three-point contest already happened. I do more digging. Then I realized it started from the first event right off the rip. Then they added the dunk contest at the end and put everything else in the middle. Why would they do that? I think that was a big mistake. I saw other people online who were caught off guard. They missed the three-point contest. Some people were complaining they couldn't even find the stream to watch it. And from what I've seen over the years, most people say, or some people have been saying, that the three-point contest is more entertaining than the dunk contest.
You see how the ball is angling in.
Now, getting into the dunk competition, I've reached a point over the years where I've said to myself, you know what? What could the NBA players do that we haven't seen already? Right? Like, the competition has been going on for decades upon decades. It's really all about creativity. What dunk humanly could they possibly do that has never been done without using too much gimmicks or props and other little things to make it more entertaining? Mac McClung, Mad Hops, very creative. I think he's one of a kind. You're not going to find too much of that. And I was kind of thinking that again as I was watching it, until I heard this comment that Vince Carter made during the broadcast.
At what age could you still have competed with these dunks right now?
That we've seen so far.
Yes, that we've seen so far.
Right now.
40?
At age 40, I can still do the between the legs.
For Vince Carter to say confidently that he could go out there and compete with the level of dunks that they were doing at the age of 40, I thought he was going to say 30, maybe 34, 35. That speaks volumes, man. I don't know what else to say. Let's keep it moving.
Everybody's talking about how the All-Star game is not as competitive as it used to be. Is that something that's on your mind? Are y'all going to give more effort this year, or is it kind of like it is what it is at this point?
Yeah, it is what it is at this point.
I ain't gonna lie, Wemby set the tone. Like, he came out playing hard, so it's hard not to match that. So shit, that's what happened.
The All-Star game Sunday evening was the best thing throughout the whole weekend, hands down. And it wasn't the greatest thing in the world that I've seen. It was just good, especially compared to past years. And I heard Anthony Edwards' comments during the weekend where he said, yo, it is what it is, man. We're just going to go out there. So I was expecting nothing. And to my surprise, they were actually playing defense, like legit defense. This looked like a regular season game, at least for the first 3 games of this tournament that they did, which I hate. I don't know why they keep switching it to this format. Just play one full game. Nonetheless, I was happy at the overall effort, and I didn't feel like turning it off. I was actually interested in watching.
Spread out.
Oh, for the win. He's got it! Scotty Barnes! And look at Victor. He is so upset. A collapse defensively for Team World.
So the league is in good hands if Victor Wembanyama is going to demand this kind of effort in the All-Star game, to the point where even a talent like Anthony Edwards has said, well, if Victor is playing this hard, we all gotta go like this. Kawhi Leonard was also a huge highlight in this whole All-Star game tournament. He scored 31 points in 12 minutes. The beautiful thing about it, it was with defense being played on him. At least an honest effort. It wasn't like he was just open, dunking, layups. So this is what we wanted to see, and Kawhi did his thing.
Who are some guys this weekend that you're most excited to share the floor with and be around?
I mean, it's kind of difficult to say. It's like with the team split up and stuff, like you don't really know who you playing with.
Well, speaking of that format, do you like the new format, like a mini tournament and the pace of it, maybe?
I'd rather just be East and West.
In conclusion, the All-Star game saved the whole weekend from being one of the most not memorable ones in several years. I just wish they changed it back to a full game, one game, 12-minute quarters, instead of doing one game for just one quarter and 4 times each. It just seems unfulfilling, and it also makes it seem like if one team gets really hot for 12 minutes, that's it. They can get lucky and win. Also, the championship game was pretty bad. It turned into what we normally saw in the previous years. No defense, not a lot of effort. It was a blowout. All right, other than that, I don't think the whole All-Star weekend was worth watching. And y'all can let me know if you agree or not. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, salute for listening. Peace.